I am hopeful that God uses this time. We have been in prayer about this particular conference and this particular material because I believe that it has the possibility of impacting marriages and couples and churches in a way that we've not yet seen. And the foundations of many churches, I think really one of the key foundations is how strong is the husband and wife connection, and is there a real strong marriage link. All right, I'm going to talk to you about the 5 problems of marriage. There really are only 5 problems. And the exciting thing about that is that it's very helpful for men to realize there's a finite number. It seemed to me that there was more than that. I have been really studying and working with marriage for a long time, both when I was a pastor and as I've been doing some traveling. And it's my hope to be able to share with you how to fix the 5 problems. And I don't know whether you've noticed, but I've done some research and found out that about 70 to 80% of the people who go to marriage counseling in this country, both in Christian counseling and in non-Christian counseling, end up getting divorced anyway. And that would suggest that the counseling that we are presently doing is not in the right direction. And so I have tried to put together kind of a unique way of talking about marriage so that men and women can understand it, make the corrections, and fall back in love. And we have had some tremendously wonderful opportunities to rebuild marriages that looked hopeless. So with that as a little bit of background, I'm going to treat you as if all of you wanted to either come to me for counseling or you wanted to be trained on how to help other people's marriages. Really, I'm sure that's what it is because you have none of these problems in your own marriage. So if you came to me and you said, hey, we're having struggles and we need some counseling, then here's what I would show you. I would say to you there's only 5 problems in marriage, and I would draw this chart on the wall or on the board. I always used to do that. I drew these 5 columns, and I would say, here's the 5 problems. I'm going to go through them, and then I'm going to have you as a husband rank them. Which one's the number 1 problem you think your marriage is facing? And then I would have the wife rate which is the number 1, which is the number 2, and we'll go through them. And so I would say the first problem in marriage is the problem of needs or roles, if you want to call it that. In other words, a man knows how to be a man, but not a husband. A woman knows how to be a woman, but not a wife. And those are different. And so what happens many times is that we come into marriage and we expect the other person to perform adequately and all the things they're supposed to do, but we're not performing our role, or we're not meeting the needs, the deepest internal needs of the other person. That's the first problem.